Danny McCoy is Director General at the Irish Business and Employers Confederation and a former Central Bank of Ireland economist. Danny, thank you so much for joining us. What is your perception of this second crisis? Has it been handled well by the European counterparts, or was there a little bit of a blunder in the last couple of weeks because they have been putting so much pressure on Ireland to accept a bailout that you obviously don't want?
Well, I think the important thing for Irish business is that we get as much of the uncertainty that's been affecting the markets over with in a fairly short period of time. It is clear that the latest push against the Irish bonds is as a result of a play on the euro. Irish business, however, is doing rather well in the international markets. Ireland has taken advantage of the last 2 years to restore its competitiveness quite dramatically, and we're seeing the balance of payments coming into surplus as our companies trade very well. However, domestically, people are finding the uncertainty about the level of taxes that are coming and about security, about jobs, quite fearful. So they're not spending, and we're seeing households saving a lot, and that's impacting on business.
Danny, there's a lot of concern, of course, about the actual conditions attached to any sort of bailout. Are you concerned about the conditions, and are you concerned that possibly the corporation tax will be touched?
Well, I don't think that the corporation tax is certainly a central plank of economic policy in Ireland. In the short-term needs of the government for finances, any movement of those tax rates just wouldn't make any sense. I think that it's not just a foreign direct investment that comes in here. There's a scale of Irish business as well. Very large Irish corporates operate out of here. CRH, Smurfit Kappa, Paddy Power, Ryanair, and so on. So I think the corporation tax rate is a central plank. I think everybody here in Ireland realises that. So I don't believe that should be part of the conditions. I think that would be very counterproductive. And one of the things that the Irish business community is concerned about is that there's a distinction between the financial distress of the banks and the vast majority of Irish business, which, as I said, are trading very effectively internationally and capturing market share. We've seen that over the last 2 years.
Danny, are you concerned, though, about the fact that we may have more austerity measures because Ireland wants to prove that actually it can get through this alone? We have the budget now being announced for December the 7th. What would you be looking out for?
Well, I think one thing to note about the Irish economy, the austerity measures, is that the government constitutes 1/5 of the economy. 80% of this story will be found in the business community. The scale of the austerity measures, particularly the $6 billion in 2011, is going to be very significant. But it is our view that households are already saving up to 12.5% of their income on the anticipation of these taxes rises already. So I think that they've been saving on the rumour. We're hoping that they will sell now on the fact and start buying rather on the fact. So we need to get confidence into our system. The last couple of weeks, though, have been quite dramatic for Irish citizenry more generally. And the business community, while confident about their own business, are concerned about the environment. So greater clarity around the budget and the austerity measures, the 4-year plan, will certainly help Irish business, and particularly in the conversations that they have with their business partners internationally.
Danny, we're going to a break in about 20 seconds. Are you concerned about the level of the euro? Is that going to impact your business?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that last question.
Are you concerned about the high level of the euro?
Well, we are concerned because Ireland's a trading nation. We export 85% of what we produce. And so a strong euro at this moment is obviously putting pressure. But as I said, the last 2 years, the advantage has been taken by Irish business to actually drive costs out of their business. And we're seeing a huge increase in productivity growth. So Irish business are actually trading well despite the exchange rate problems. But certainly a stronger euro would not help at this point. And so we are concerned about what's happening internationally. No doubt about that.